Hi guys, so I am back with my $8.50 candle haul. I went to several Bath & Body Works, found some good stuff, and a lot of you wanted to see this, so I thought I would jump on here real quick and do it for you. But yeah, I'll just jump right into it. So one of the candles that I was like wanting to find for sure was Cider Lane, and the first Bath & Body Works that I went to, sorry my nose is itching, which was my local Bath & Body Works, didn't have any Cider Lane, but I ended up finding it at a different one, and I grabbed two of those. And Cider Lane is just one of my absolute favorite fall fragrances, and if you've never tried it, definitely do so if you can find one. It's definitely one that I stock up on. I have several now, and because I know they put it out, a few years ago, and then the last couple of years, besides, this year, obviously, they hadn't put it out. So the fact that they did, I wanted to stock up for sure. But I love this one, and if you want to know the notes, that's warm caramel, Granny Smith apple, dark brown sugar, and ground clove. And to me, it smells like delicious, delicious caramel apples. So delicious. I love that one so much. So I was happy that I could find two of them. Another one that I definitely wanted to pick up if I could find it was warm apple pie. I have been in love with this one. Specifically the wallflowers, because it's so strong. I wouldn't have expected that scent to be that strong, but man, is it. And it just fills your entire house with like that warm, gooey apple pie fragrance, and I just love it. And the candle is no different. Just really good stuff. The notes in this one are baked Granny Smith apple, melted brown sugar, and flaky homemade crust. And it's just so delicious. I love the food scents. They're my favorite. So I was glad to find that one too. And then another one that I knew that I wanted to get was the berry vanilla bean. I also grabbed two of these. The notes in it are winter berries, ruby red pomegranates, lush vanilla bean, and a twist of mandarin. This one to me reminds me of the marshmallows in Lucky Charms. The way that like the cereal, like the sugar little cereal smells with the marshmallows, like that scent, that's what this reminds me of. It smells like those little marshmallows in the Lucky Charms, and it's just so good. I love it. When you think berry vanilla bean, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what you really think of when you hear that, but Lucky Charm marshmallows, it's legit. It's just delicious. I love that one, and so I did grab two of that one as well. And then I decided to grab this one. It's the Heirloom Apple. It's the one that has like the leaves, and then it just has the name on the lid. The notes in it are red Cortland apple, creamy sandalwood, and marshmallow. This one to me is just like the juiciest green apple fragrance ever. Like I typically like go for apple fragrances in a candle anyway, and this one is just like so fresh. It's almost like whoa, the lid made a noise. Okay, I didn't that time. It's almost like you could just bite into the wax, because it just smells like a really fresh, juicy apple, and I love this one, so I grabbed one of those. And then I kind of found like a random find. It's the London Tea and Lemon. I don't even remember if this is the correct lid, but it was just like sitting out, and it was all by itself. It was the only one. I was like, good find for me. And it's tea time. Enjoy a majestic celebration with a royal blend of tea, lemon, and sugar. And this one is exactly what it says it is. It's tea and lemon. That's exactly what it smells like. This one is like, I don't know, it's like so simple, but yet it's so unique, and it's just, I don't know, I love it. It's just comforting. It's a comforting fragrance, and yeah, I was happy when I saw that one. Again, it was just by itself on a table, all lonesome, and it was the only one, and I was like, okay, I'm definitely getting it. And then they put out this one, which was new. It's the Candied Pecans, and it's not a new fragrance. If you like pumpkin pecan waffles, or what did they put it? They put it in something else. Didn't they had another? I forget. There's just so many. If you like pumpkin pecan waffles, that's what this one is. It's pumpkin pecan waffles repackaged. It's pretty packaging though. I like the like little shimmery snowflakes and whatnot. It says crushed pecans, brown sugar, fresh vanilla bean, and addictive caramel. It's just good old syrupy pumpkin pecan waffles. And as much as I would like for them to do something new instead of so many repackages, I can't ever complain when they do this one because I love it so much. And I grabbed, let me see how many I got. I grabbed 3 of those, I think, because I was like, woohoo. Yeah, I got 3 of them. I really love the pumpkin pecan waffle. That's one of my top fall fragrances. Heck, I'll burn it in the winter now. Yeah, it's just good stuff. And if you really like the foodie and if you like those super strong, sweet smelling fragrances, candied pecans would be the way to go. Or pumpkin pecan waffles if you can find it. The next one I got was winter candy apple. And I already had this one in the other packaging, but I wanted it in this packaging as well because I do love this fragrance. So I just grabbed that. And the notes in it are red apple, candied orange, maple leaf, fresh cinnamon, and winter rose petals. And we all know what winter candy apple smells like. It's just so fresh. It's like fresh, but it's sweet. I mean, I don't know, it's got like this freshness to it though that I always think that's kind of unique. And it's, you know, it is candy-like, it's sweet, but there's this freshness to it. It is on the lighter side though. I wish it was a bit stronger in the candle form, but what can you do? And then I grabbed a twisted peppermint, which again, I already have it in the other packaging this year, but they come out with this new packaging. The notes in it are cool peppermint, sugared snow, vanilla buttercream, fresh balsam, and a hint of musk. And this one is just vanilla and peppermint. We all know what twisted peppermint smells like. Again, a very strong fragrance. If you really like peppermint, you'll definitely love that one. If you've never tried it, definitely recommend it. And then I waited and waited and waited for this candle cell to get a 'Tis the Season in this packaging. I absolutely adore the little ornaments on here, and I just think it's a really festive, pretty packaging. And the notes in it are red apples, freshly ground cinnamon, and deep green pine. I love this one. This one is just Christmas in a jar. It smells like any department store that you walk into that has like Christmas, you know, trees and stuff, and just like the cinnamon like smell that there is. This is exactly what that smells like, and it's just Christmas in a jar. It's the most perfect classic Christmas fragrance, and you really can't go wrong with that one. The next one I got was the Frosted Cupcake, which they put out in this packaging. And the notes in it are classic vanilla cake, whipped buttercream frosting, and Madagascar vanilla. And this one just smells like buttercream icing to me. It's just frosting in a jar, and it smells good enough to eat it. But it's just good stuff. And so yeah, I grabbed one of those. And then I wanted to grab another hot cocoa and cream. I noticed this one's in the regular glass jar instead of the frosted like brown jar that they did have it in. Yeah, so I grabbed one of those, and this one is one of my absolute favorite fragrances that they came out with for the winter. It's decadent milk chocolate, fresh steamed milk, and mini marshmallows. Excuse me. And it smells exactly like the brand. What is that? What's the brand of the hot chocolate in the packet that you can like buy at the grocery store? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Swiss hot chocolate. The powdered like stuff. Yeah, it's exactly what it smells like. It smells like a glass of Swiss hot chocolate with the little marshmallows. It's just delicious. And then I grabbed 2 of the Peppermint Marshmallow. I adore this one. Again, another one of my top winter fragrances. The notes in it are crushed peppermint, homemade marshmallow, and confectioner's sugar. It smells so good. And it's peppermint and marshmallow mixed together, and it's just the most greatest, sweetest concoction that there is in a jar. It's just so good. I love this one. I bought up several last year when they did it in the Joy packaging. It was like Joy Peppermint Marshmallow. I bought up several because I didn't know if they'd bring it back this year, and they did. And yeah, so I'm just going to grab a couple more and put it in my stash because I love that one. Because hey, you don't know if they're going to come out with it next year. You know? You just don't know. Oh, and I actually got 2 hot cocos and cream. I thought I did, but I didn't see it. Yeah, so I got 2 hot cocos and cream. I figured I did because I love that one. So yeah, 2 of those. And then I grabbed a Sparkling Icicles. And the notes in it are glittering ice, fresh bergamot sprigs, bright holiday greenery. And this one is just, if you're more into those fresh and clean scents, more than you are into food scents or sweet scents or anything like that, this one is definitely one worth checking out. It's also got that men's cologne type, you know, esque to it, but it's also fresh and clean, and it's just, I think sparkling icicles. I think of like icicles hanging off of your, like, you know, your house, and it's just, you know, walking outside and just taking a big whiff. Like, it's just what this reminds me of, and it's just a really, really good one. And so yeah, I grabbed one of those. And then they put out some new candles, which is funny because they didn't put these out on the 8/50 candle day. They put them out the next day, the following day, and they're out in stores now. They did it, I mean, yeah, I guess technically they probably didn't want to sell the newer ones for 8/50, but at the same time they did it because they get wiped out on this 8/50 candle day, and they wanted, you know, they want candles, something to fill the shelves because they do run out of candles. But yeah, I picked up the red velvet cupcake, which they've did in the past. I like this packaging. I think it's just kind of simple but fancy at the same time. It's got like little snowflakes and stuff in it, and I don't know, it's just kind of, it's just neat to me. It's different. The notes in it are less red velvet cake, cream cheese frosting, and sweet vanilla. And this one legit does smell like red velvet cake. I don't really get the frosting in there so much, the cream cheese frosting, but it does smell legit like red velvet cake, just the cake part, and I really like red velvet, so I like that one, so I did grab that one. And then the next one that I got was mint chocolate, which again they've done before. And the notes in it are sweet peppermint, creamy vanilla bean, decadent chocolate, and handmade marshmallow. And this one to me smells exactly like a York peppermint patty. It's just dark chocolate and mint, and I just think it's good. It's very strong even on cold sniff, so this is one I think will just fill your entire house up. And then the last one that I got was the raspberry lime margarita. And the notes in it are ripe red raspberries, sparkling lime fizz, and raw sugar crystals. And this one is very, the raspberry note is very apparent, but the tartness of the lime you definitely smell too. It's a little on the tangy side. But I don't know, I think I'm going to like this one. It's kind of fruity, kind of tart, kind of, you know, sweet. It's just, I think I'm really going to like this one. Definitely worth checking out anyway. But yeah, that is all of the candles that I picked up. I did, and there are more new ones out. Sorry, my phone is like, there is more candles out like that are packaged like this. There is, I think, creamy nutmeg, spice, Merry Mistletoe, so there's a few others. And then in the packaging like this is more of the new, like the spring scents. There's like white sand beaches, which they've done before. There was like a salted vanilla. I thought I would like that one. I smelled it and it made me want to barf. There's just, I don't know, something about salt with the vanilla. It just didn't smell right. And then there was jasmine petals, which it smelled pretty good. It was like a pretty floral fragrance, kind of perfumey. It wasn't good enough for me to buy, but it was decent. What else was there? There was like, I don't know, there's several. Beach Cabana. There's just a few others. I posted pictures of like the displays like on my Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, be sure to do so. I typically always post there first. That's my like #1 social media place. I always, you know, interact there the most and post photos. They do go, my photos do post over onto Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that too, but Instagram is just where I'm the most like active, and you know, just make sure that I try to go and answer questions and stuff like that. But yeah, if you don't follow me, all of my social media stuff is linked below, so please do that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.